When collectors talk about legends, these 5 state quarters always come up. They're rare, they're real, and they're worth way more than just 25 cents. One of them might even be hiding in your change right now, so stick around, you won't want to miss this. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and why these quarters are turning heads in the coin world. You ever wonder if there's treasure hiding right in your pocket? Not gold bars, not diamonds, just a simple coin that looks like every other quarter you've ever spent. But what if one of those coins, just sitting there unnoticed, was hiding a secret that makes it worth tens of thousands of dollars? That's exactly what we're uncovering today. This first coin in today's video is a perfect example of how something seemingly ordinary can turn into an extraordinary find. It all started back in the year 2000, during the height of the U.S. Mint State Quarters program. This initiative was wildly popular, and collectors from coast to coast eagerly awaited each new release. Massachusetts, known as the Bay State, was honored with its own unique quarter design that year. The reverse side features the Minuteman statue, a powerful symbol of American independence and resilience, surrounded by the state's outline and the inscription, the Bay State. Millions of these quarters were struck, flooding circulation and coin collections alike. To most, it was just another state quarter, a piece of history in metal form. But hidden among the countless ordinary examples, one coin stands out, a coin with a rare and fascinating error. At the Mint, high-speed presses churn out thousands of coins every minute, and occasionally, the process doesn't go as planned. In this case, a subtle die misalignment occurred. On this particular Massachusetts quarter, you'll notice something special. The letters on the reverse show a distinct doubling effect, like shadows just behind the main text. The Minuteman image appears slightly distorted, and parts of the rim aren't perfectly aligned. It's as if the entire coin was struck with just a tiny shift in the machinery, but that tiny slip transformed it into a collectible marvel. Errors in coins can range from barely noticeable to glaringly obvious. What makes this coin truly remarkable isn't just the error itself, it's the fact that it's preserved in an almost flawless, uncirculated condition. While many error coins are found after years of circulation, worn, scratched, or cleaned, this quarter remained untouched. Its surfaces still shimmer with original mint luster, the edges are sharp, and every detail is crisp. There's no doubt this coin was set aside quickly, maybe spotted by a mint worker or an early collector who recognized its uniqueness. Collectors understand that condition is everything. An error coin in poor shape can be interesting, but when the strike is clean and the surface is pristine, the value skyrockets. This Massachusetts quarter is a perfect example. It was submitted to one of the top grading services and came back with an exceptional grade, confirming its authenticity and stunning condition. This certification is like a passport in the collecting world, giving buyers confidence that this isn't just a neat mistake but a genuine, high-quality rarity. Think about it, millions of Massachusetts quarters were made, but only a tiny fraction ever developed this specific error. And fewer still survived in such immaculate condition. This makes the coin a true gem, almost one of a kind. The story of this coin also highlights something special about error collecting, the thrill of the unexpected. For every mass-produced coin, there might be a handful that slipped through the cracks, carrying flaws that tell a unique story about the minting process itself. Owning one is like holding a piece of history that was never meant to exist in quite that form. Over time, word spread about this particular quarter. Numismatists and collectors grew fascinated, hoping to catch a glimpse or add it to their collections. It became a holy grail for error coin enthusiasts because it combined rarity, flawless condition, and a visually striking error all in one package. This coin represents more than just a monetary value, it tells a story about craftsmanship, imperfection, and the serendipity that makes collecting so exciting. Each glance at it reminds us that sometimes, beauty is found in the unexpected. It's a tangible connection to history and the intricate processes behind every coin minted. For those who understand its story, this quarter is priceless. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the true value of this incredible coin. From its humble start as a 25-cent piece, this 2000 Massachusetts state quarter with its rare, uncirculated error sold at auction for an astounding $62,000. That price isn't just a number, it's proof that sometimes the rarest treasures are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone to recognize their true worth. So next time you dig through your pocket change, keep an eye out. You never know when you might find your own hidden treasure, just like this amazing Massachusetts quarter. These special coins carry a story, connecting us to the history and culture of different places. Collecting quarters like these can turn an ordinary moment into a small adventure, sparking curiosity about the stories behind each design. Whether it's a symbol of a landmark, a famous person, or a unique aspect of a state, every coin has its own piece of history waiting to be discovered. Next up, let's take a closer look at a coin that at first glance seems just like any other, a 2001 North Carolina state quarter. But don't be fooled by its common appearance. This coin hides a fascinating secret that makes it one of the most sought-after pieces in the entire state quarter series. The 2001 North Carolina quarter was released as part of the U.S. Mint's popular state quarters program, a series that quickly became a collector's dream. It celebrates a pivotal moment in American history, the Wright brothers' first powered flight at Kitty Hawk. The reverse side of the coin beautifully depicts the iconic Wright Flyer soaring above the dunes, a symbol of innovation, daring, and the spirit of adventure. The design captures a proud chapter in North Carolina's story, and millions of these quarters were minted, flooding the market and passing through countless hands over the years. For most people, it's simply a keepsake, a small reminder of state pride, or just another quarter to spend. But buried within this mass of coins is a rare gem, a true anomaly that only a few have ever encountered. This particular 2001 North Carolina quarter features a striking and dramatic error known as doubling, or double die, to collectors. The date and the word Liberty on the obverse side of the coin show a clear doubling effect that is impossible to miss. The letters and numbers appear to have a shadow or ghost image slightly offset behind the main design. Unlike minor doubling that can be hard to detect, this one is bold, distinct, and visually captivating, drawing immediate attention. What truly elevates the coin's status beyond just an interesting error is its remarkable condition. Many error coins are discovered after years of circulation, often showing signs of wear, scratches, or even cleaning attempts that hurt their value. But this North Carolina quarter was preserved almost perfectly. Its surfaces remain bright and lustrous, reflecting the original mint finish. The edges are crisp and unblemished, and every fine detail of the Wright Flyer on the reverse is sharp and well-defined. This combination of a striking error and flawless condition makes it an absolute prize for collectors around the world. Errors of this nature don't just appear frequently, and when they do, they're often worn down from years in circulation. To find one so well preserved is incredibly rare. This coin's rarity is magnified because the doubling on the date and lettering is so pronounced and easily recognizable, making it a standout example for anyone interested in error coins or the state quarters program in general. The story behind this coin is a testament to the fascinating quirks of coin production. Even with advanced minting technology, mistakes happen, sometimes in spectacular fashion. This coin offers a glimpse into the minting process, capturing a fleeting error that escaped the quality controls and has now become a treasure in its own right. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of history, a tangible reminder that perfection is elusive and that beauty can be found in imperfection. The excitement around coins like this comes from more than just their rarity or value, it's the thrill of discovery. For collectors, every error coin is a story waiting to be told, a puzzle to be pieced together. It represents a moment frozen in time, where human error intersects with machinery, creating something unique and unexpected. Collectors have long been captivated by coins like this. The excitement lies not just in the rarity or the design but in the story each coin tells, the unexpected twist that makes it unique. Over time, the demand for this error variety has grown steadily, as collectors appreciate both its visual appeal and its scarcity. It's the kind of coin that inspires legends within numismatic circles and sparks conversations among enthusiasts about the quirks of the minting process. This particular coin also serves as a reminder of how important close inspection and knowledge are in coin collecting. Without a keen eye, it's easy to overlook the doubling, missing out on what could be a life-changing find. It encourages collectors and hobbyists alike to look beyond the surface and appreciate the hidden stories that coins can hold. Even casual collectors who stumble upon this variety often find themselves drawn into the fascinating world of error coins. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most extraordinary stories lie beneath the surface of what seems ordinary. Each coin like this helps tell a bigger story about the US Mint's history and the unexpected moments when precision gives way to chance. And now, after all that intrigue and history, here comes the big reveal, the true value of this incredible coin. That 2001 North Carolina State Quarter, featuring the bold double die error and preserved in pristine, almost flawless condition, has been known to command an astonishing value of $57,000. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of the thrill and mystery of collecting. It reminds us that sometimes, the most extraordinary finds are hidden in the most ordinary places, waiting for someone with a keen eye to uncover them. So keep your coins close and your eyes even closer. Your next incredible discovery could be just a handful of change away. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and patience often rewards the vigilant. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, never underestimate the power of a second look. You never know when that ordinary coin in your pocket might just turn out to be something extraordinary. Now, moving on to a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but hides a remarkable secret, the 2005 Oregon State Quarter with a rare error that has collectors buzzing with excitement. This quarter celebrates Oregon's stunning natural beauty with its depiction of Crater Lake and Mount Hood, but what makes this coin truly special isn't just the design, it's a minting mistake that has transformed it into a highly prized collectible, one that holds a fascinating story for coin enthusiasts and history buffs alike. Released as part of the ongoing and incredibly popular U.S. Mint State Quarters program, the Oregon Quarter was minted in staggering numbers. Millions of these coins made their way into circulation across the United States. For most people, the Oregon Quarter is just another piece of change, a simple 25-cent coin that commemorates a beloved state with its natural wonders. But, as is often the case with coins, the true story lies beneath the surface, hidden in minute details that only the most observant eyes catch. Among the millions of perfectly minted quarters, a small number bear a rare and fascinating error, a type of die clash that created a ghostly doubling effect on various parts of the coin. This error manifests itself in faint, extra impressions, as if the coin's design has been shadowed or echoed in unintended places. When you look closely at the 2005 Oregon Quarter, you might notice parts of the Crater Lake image, or even areas near the rim, that seem blurry or duplicated. This ghosting effect is subtle but unmistakable once you know what to look for. What makes this error even more intriguing is how it challenges our expectations of precision. The United States Mint, known for its high standards and advanced technology, typically produces coins that are nearly flawless. But every so often, minor glitches slip through quality control, creating anomalies that collectors prize precisely because they're so rare. The value of this coin is significantly influenced not just by the error itself, but by its condition. Many error coins discovered after years of circulation suffer from wear, scratches, or even cleaning that reduces their appeal to collectors. In contrast, this Oregon Quarter has been preserved in near-mint condition. Its surfaces remain lustrous, the details crisp and clear, with no noticeable damage. Collectors around the world appreciate that coins like this offer more than just financial value. They represent a tangible connection to a moment in history, a snapshot of the minting process that went just a little bit off script. Each imperfection is a reminder of the human element involved in producing something that's otherwise meant to be uniform and perfect. This coin also highlights how errors can elevate an otherwise common item into a coveted treasure. The 2005 Oregon State Quarter is one of 56 coins in the State Quarter series, a collection that celebrates the unique history and symbols of each state. While most quarters in this series are common and relatively low in value, errors like this one create a fascinating subset within the series, coins that collectors hunt for and prize because of their rarity and the stories they tell. The die clash error occurs when the coin's dies, those steel stamps that imprint the design onto blank coin planchets, strike each other without a planchet in between, causing parts of one die's design to be impressed onto the other die. When coins are then struck with the damaged die, the ghost images or doubling effects appear on the coin itself. It's a technical glitch, but one that has a profound effect on a coin's collectible status, because these errors are rare and the US Mint takes great care to avoid them. Surviving coins with this kind of die clash are incredibly scarce. Collectors treasure them not only for their rarity but also for their uniqueness. No two error coins are exactly alike, each tells a slightly different story about how it came to be. Collectors who recognize this coin's significance often describe it as a hidden gem within the state quarters program. While many quarters are simply seen as everyday currency, this one proves that even small coins can hold stories of unexpected twists and surprises. It's a reminder that numismatics is about more than just value, it's about uncovering history, understanding the minting process, and appreciating the artistry involved. The coin's design itself adds to its appeal. The reverse side of the Oregon quarter beautifully captures two of the state's most famous natural landmarks, Crater Lake, known for its deep blue water and striking clarity, and Mount Hood, an iconic snow-capped peak. This imagery resonates strongly with collectors, especially those with ties to Oregon or a passion for nature and American landscapes. Collectors often describe the thrill of discovering an error coin like this one as akin to finding a hidden treasure. The excitement comes from the unexpected, from uncovering something rare and special amid millions of ordinary coins. It's this element of surprise and discovery that makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby. The rarity and appeal of this Oregon quarter error have been recognized widely in the numismatic community. Over time, the coin's value has steadily increased as more collectors seek it out, driving demand higher, and now, after exploring every aspect of this fascinating coin, the stunning design, the rare and intriguing minting error, the flawless condition, and the passionate collector interest, it's time for the big reveal. The coin value of this extraordinary 2005 Oregon State quarter with the rare die clash error stands at an impressive $52,000. Next, let's dive into a coin that seems modern and familiar but holds a surprising secret beneath its shiny surface, the 2014 quarter arches. At first glance, this quarter appears to be a standard piece of currency, celebrating the iconic natural beauty of the Arches National Park in Utah. But among collectors, it has gained attention for a rare and unusual error that sets it apart from the millions of other quarters minted that year. The design showcases the famous Delicate Arch, a natural sandstone formation that draws visitors from around the world, symbolizing the grandeur of America's national parks. Normally, these coins are minted flawlessly, meant for everyday use and casual collecting. However, a small batch of these quarters was struck with a unique minting error, an off-center strike that shifts the design significantly, creating an intriguing visual effect that immediately catches the eye. Off-center strikes occur when a coin blank isn't properly aligned within the coining press. Instead of the design appearing centered, the images and inscriptions are noticeably displaced. In the case of the 2014 quarter arches, this means the beautiful arch and surrounding details appear pushed to one side, sometimes partially missing, leaving blank spaces on the coin's face. This kind of error is fascinating because it's both a mistake and a distinctive feature that turns an ordinary coin into something rare and collectible. What makes this particular error even more exciting is how visible and clean the mistake is. Unlike minor die cracks or light doubling, off-center strikes are easily spotted, even by someone who doesn't regularly examine coins. It's the kind of error that jumps out at you, demanding a second look. This visual punch is part of what makes the 2014 Arches error so desirable. What's particularly exciting about this coin is the condition in which many of these error quarters have been found. Unlike many circulated coins that show wear and tear, several off-center 2014 quarter arches have surfaced in mint state condition, with sharp details and original luster preserved. This pristine condition enhances their desirability, making them highly sought after by collectors who know the value of rarity combined with quality. Another reason this coin has gained so much attention is because it represents a rare case of modern mint errors slipping past today's tight quality control systems. In an era where the US Mint uses advanced technology to ensure uniformity, such clear and dramatic mistakes are few and far between. That rarity only fuels its appeal. Collectors often describe the thrill of finding an off-center coin as discovering a hidden story, a glimpse into the fascinating imperfections that can happen in the minting process. These errors remind us that despite advanced technology, human and mechanical errors still occur, and when they do, they create something truly special. This particular 2014 quarter arches error also serves as a reminder of the charm of coin collecting itself. It's a hobby where small details matter enormously, where a shift of a few millimeters in a design can turn a common coin into a treasure. For many, these quirks and anomalies fuel a lifelong passion and appreciation for the artistry and history behind each coin. It's also worth noting that not all off-center strikes are considered equal. Slight misalignments are relatively common and don't usually command high premiums. But the 2014 Arches quarter we're talking about today features a dramatic off-center strike, clear, bold, and well outside the norm. That makes it not just rare, but visually stunning. The market for such coins has continued to grow, especially among younger collectors and those new to the hobby. There's something inherently exciting about modern coins with mistakes. They remind us that even today, with all our advancements, rare imperfections still find a way into circulation. And for those lucky enough to discover one, the reward can be substantial. The 2014 quarter arches error has steadily gained recognition among numismatists and error coin enthusiasts alike. As more collectors become aware of its existence and rarity, demand has increased, pushing its value higher in the collector's market. It's a perfect example of how even modern coins, often overlooked, can hold unexpected value. The coin's story, combined with its beautiful depiction of one of America's most breathtaking landscapes, makes it a standout piece in any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this quarter offers a tangible connection to both natural history and the fascinating world of mint errors. And now, after exploring the remarkable features and rarity of this coin, the off-center strike, the pristine condition, the visual impact, and the growing collector interest, it's time for the big reveal. The coin value of this extraordinary 2014 quarter arches error stands at an impressive $32,000. This stunning figure proves that even a coin as recent as 2014, when struck with the right kind of error and preserved in high quality, can become an unexpected treasure. So next time you check your change, don't just glance, look closely. You might be holding more than just 25 cents, you might be holding a piece of numismatic gold. Moving on to our fifth and final coin of today's video, we arrive at a piece that has quietly gained a reputation among collectors, not for its age, but for its rarity and surprising worth. We're talking about the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, a coin that looks simple at first glance but hides an incredible potential beneath its surface. At first, it might just seem like another quarter. You've probably seen hundreds of similar ones in your change. Same size, same shine, same weight. But every so often, a certain version of this coin turns up. And when it does, it can make the kind of difference that turns heads, even among veteran collectors. What sets this coin apart is a small, barely noticeable letter just above the date, W Mint mark, short for West Point Mint. In 2020, the U.S. Mint made a bold move. For the first time ever, they released quarters from the West Point Mint directly into circulation, not through collector sets or sealed rolls. And they did so in very limited quantities. Only 2 million of each 2020 design were minted with that W Mint mark. That's a tiny number compared to the hundreds of millions made in Philadelphia and Denver. To put that into perspective, for every 1,000 Salt River Bay quarters in everyday circulation, maybe one, is from West Point. So what's the big deal about that? Well, in the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. But rarity alone isn't enough. Condition matters just as much. Most of these coins entered everyday circulation, mixed in with pocket change, handed out in grocery stores, dropped in vending machines, tossed into jars. That means most of them picked up scratches, dings, and wear almost instantly. But a few lucky individuals managed to find these quarters early, unhandled, crisp, fresh from a mint roll. Some of those coins, sent off to grading services like PCGS and NGC, came back with top-tier grades, MS67, MS68, even a few MS69s. These are the coins that collectors chase. These are the coins that don't just represent a rare mint mark, they represent near perfection in preservation. Now, let's take a step back and look at the coin itself. The Salt River Bay quarter features a stunning design that's more than just decorative, it tells a story. The reverse of the coin showcases a young red mangrove tree, with its roots reaching deep into the water, symbolizing new growth, balance, and fragile ecosystems. The location it represents, Salt River Bay National Historical Park and Ecological Preserve in the U.S. Virgin Islands, is rich in both environmental and historical significance. It's one of the few places where mangrove forests, coral reefs, and ancient archaeological remains exist side by side. The design alone makes this coin memorable. But when you add the West Point mint mark, you've got something rare. And when you add top-level condition, that rarity becomes something valuable. It's important to understand that most West Point quarters, even in decent shape, might sell for anywhere from $30 to a few $100s, depending on grade. But this is not about the average coin. We're not talking about a handful of change from your car's cup holder. We're talking about the rarest examples, those with flawless surfaces, sharp details, and perfect minting. These are the coins that can stand out in the highest level coin collections. Now, here's where the story gets exciting. Out of the small number of Salt River Bay quarters minted at West Point, only a fraction have ever received the highest possible grades. And in the coin world, population matters. If you're holding a coin that's one of only a few in a perfect grade, its value skyrockets, not because of hype, but because supply simply can't meet demand. Imagine having that one coin. The perfect coin. The one that survived untouched, unmarked, and flawless. The kind of coin that's been professionally graded, certified, sealed, and listed in population reports as among the very best. That's when it stops being just a 25-cent piece. That's when collectors, dealers, and investors start paying attention. Because these perfect examples are in high demand, and almost impossible to find again. It's not just about owning a rare item, it's about owning the best version of that item. And when it comes to this particular quarter, that's where things get serious. So if you're lucky enough to find a Salt River Bay quarter with the W mint mark, don't toss it aside. Don't spend it. Take a closer look. If it appears uncirculated, sharp lines, no visible damage, strong strike, you may want to consider having it professionally graded. Because here's the part you've been waiting for. Under the right conditions, with the W mint mark, in perfect or near perfect condition, graded by a top service, with all the right attributes in place, this coin has reached a value of $28,000. So before we wrap up, here's your takeaway: check your change. Look for that little W. If you find it, treat that coin like treasure, because it just might be. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter isn't just a beautiful design or a collector's curiosity. For a lucky few, it has become a coin with serious worth, and one of the most sought-after pieces of the modern era. And that wraps up our list of incredible coins for today. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden value behind everyday change, don't forget to hit that like button, it really helps the channel grow. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos where we uncover more rare and valuable coins that could be sitting right in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.